नमो नमो दुर्गे सुखकरणी, नमो नमो अम्बे दुखहरणी। निराकार है ज्योत तुम्हारी, तीनों लोक फैली उजियारी। शशि ललाट मुख महाविशला, नेत्र लाल भ्रिकुटी विकराला। रूप मातु को अधिक सुहावे, दर्श करत जन अति सुख पावे। तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना, पालन हेतु अन्न धन दीना। अन्नपूर्णा हुई जग पाला, तुम ही आदि सुंदरी बाला। प्रलय काल सब नाशन हारी, तुम गौरी शिव शंकर प्यारी। शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे, ब्रह्म विष्णु तुम्हें नित ध्यावे। रूप सरस्वती को तुम धारा, दे सुबुद्धि ऋषि मुनि नुबारा। धरा रूप नरसिंह को अम्बा, प्रकट हुई फार कर खम्बा। रक्षा कर प्रहलाद बचायो, हिरण्याक्ष को स्वर्ग पठायो। लक्ष्मी रूप धरो जग माही, श्री नारायण अंग समाही। क्षीर सिंधु में करत विलासा, दया सिंधु दीजे मन आसा। हिंगलाज में तुम्ही भवानी, महिमा मित न जात बखानी। मातंगी अरुधुमवती माता, भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता। श्री भैरव तारा जगतारिणी, छिन्न भाल भव दुख निवारिणी। हे हरि वाहन सोह भवानी, लांगुर वीर चलत अगवानी। घर में खप्पड़ खड्ग विराजे, जाको देख काल डर बाजे। सोखे अस्त्र और त्रिशूला, जाते उठत शत्रु ही अचूला। नगर कोटि में तुम ही विराजा, तीनों लोक में डंक बाजा। शुंभ निशुंभ दानव तुम मारे, रक्त बीज शंखन सहारे। महिषासुर नृप अति अभिमानी, जेहि अध भर मही अकुलानी। रूप कराल कालिका धारा, सेन सहित तुम तीहि सहारा। परिगार संतन पर जब जब, भई सहाय मातु तुम तब तब। अमर पूरी अरुबा सब लोका, तब महिमा सब रहे अशोका। ज्वाला में है ज्योत तुम्हारी, तुम्हें सदा पूजे नर नारी। प्रेम भक्ति से जो यश गावे, दुख दरिद्र निकट नहीं आवे। ध्यावे तुम्हें जो नर मन लाई, जन्म मरण को छुट जाई। जोगी सूर मुनि कहत पुकारी, योग न हो बिन शक्ति तुम्हारी। शंकर आचार्य तप कीनो, काम रूप क्रोध जीति सब लीनो। इस दिन ध्यान धरो शंकर को, काहू काल नहीं सुमरि तुमको। शक्ति रूप को मरमण पायो, शक्ति गई तब मन पिछतायो। शरणागत हुई कीर्ति बखानी, जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी। भई प्रसन्न आदि जगदम्बा, दई शक्ति नहीं किन विलंबा। भोग मातु कष्ट अति घेरो, तुम बिन कौन हरे दुख मेरो। आशा तृष्णा नी
So hello, everybody. Today I can see Richard, Bharat, and Wilma. Welcome to tonight's program. And Wilma, I don't know whether you came already a few times or if you are here for the first time. So you can write in the chat if you are here for the first time or if you already came a few times. Then we can adjust the program if it's necessary. So there might be some little technical problems. Richard just tried something and he was successful, and the music didn't stop then every 13 seconds anymore, and so that was good. But then my computer cut out because of the battery or something wasn't charged. Okay, so then we are going to rise our Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan, like we use the left hand. The left hand is the power of desire, and the left hand just moves upwards, and the right hand is the power of action, moves around the left hand forward. So both the hands move upwards, and above our head we tie one knot and put the hands down. We do it a second time. We tie the knot twice, and we do it the third time. And the third time we tie the knot 3 times. So we have 3 channels within our saddle system, and tie the Kundalini on top of the head so it stays on top of the head. We push down the left and the right side within us, just the past and future. Then we take the right hand, go with the open right hand in a half circle around our body, and we do this 7 times for each of our main centers, energy centers, or chakras, 1 time. You feel the Kundalini on top of your head, coming out of your head. You take it with the hand and put it to the left side, to the right side, kind of like we put ourselves into this bandhan, in this protection, and balance ourselves. So we sit with a straight back and we keep the hands facing upwards, the palms of the hands facing upwards. Close the eyes, put our attention inside. Also put the right hand on the heart. We put the attention towards our emotions. and we focus on our breathing. After each slowly breathing and we have a little gap. Put the right hand on our forehead. Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. Put the right hand on the scalp, the palm of the hand is now on top of the head. We put pressure. We move the scalp in clockwise direction a few times slowly. Mother, please connect me with the divine. You raise the hand higher and feel if the Kundalini is coming out of the head. So now, again, I see that there are some more people who joined us. Here tonight. We are also looking for the heart chakra, for the central aspect of the heart, where the mother goddess resides. Shamaji has given us all the knowledge about different chakras, about different saints, about different incarnations that reside on these chakras that have opened different energy centers. So on the central aspect of the heart, there is the mother goddess Sri Durga, who is sitting on a tiger as her vehicle. And she has all the weapons to destroy all kinds of evil forces. So there's this celebration in India called as Navaratri, the 9 nights of Navaratri, which where the goddess fights the evil forces and destroys the demons. So within each of us, there's also like often a fight going on. There are evil forces that kind of like come in a tricky way sometimes, and so there's also a lot of light and a lot of goodness. So until the age of 12 years, there behind the sternum bone, there are the antibodies are built there, and the mother can give all the security to a child to develop healthy confidence within themselves, physically and also emotionally. So you can see I have an altar here with the picture of Shimataji. So she's a mother herself who has given us all the knowledge and about Sahaja Yoga. And of course, she's also our teacher. In India, you would say our guru. And yeah, it's helpful to have an altar and to meditate with the picture. So the vibrations get established and it's easier to go into meditation if you have one spot in your place where you have the altar. So the altar and the picture of Shimataji emits vibrations and is very helpful for the meditation. So to worship the source where the knowledge comes from is also like to get in contact with the divine. So we're going to watch a talk of Shimataji where she explains about the center heart, and keep your attention on the Sahasrara, keep your attention on the palms of your hand, and just absorb the talk. It's like 10 minutes. I hope that we will not have any technical disturbances. Yeah, otherwise the video might stop every like 20 seconds or something, and then let's see.
The first center that I dealt and the second and third are very important. But these higher centers are playing a very vital role in our being. The one which is the heart center is looking after the security of God's children. When a person sees something horrible, this center starts pulsating fast. Till the age of 12 years, the sternum bone, which is placed in the ribs here, as you know, creates antibodies to fight any invasion within, whether mental, emotional, or physical. These antibodies get distributed till the age of 12 years throughout your body. And when this sternum gets the message, it starts shaking and it communicates through no nerves or arteries or veins, any connection known so far to these antibodies that they should all fight. They fight the disease, they fight also the things what we call possessions. They also fight your own mistakes. That's why this is a very important center within us. If a lady is an insecure woman, if she feels insecure, then this center is always in a pulsating mode. And that's how it makes all the antibodies very tired, because they're all the time in a state of emergency. Also, these cults have used this method of putting people onto emergency. Give them exercises where they jump, 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 or something like that. Now you can ask any doctor this kind of jumping without any support can create impotency in a personality. Now this is very physically used method by these people to make them nervous by making the center go very fast. Now, when these antibodies are tired, they become absolutely numbed down and they cannot find any strength to fight any aggression. Now, in everyday life also, if some lady, as I told you, is nervous and she has problem and she's always afraid, then what happens that this system start exerting itself too much, ultimately it gets sick and she can develop a disease called the breast cancer. This breast cancer is very common nowadays among women in the West, because the motherhood of the lady is challenged. This center is bestowed upon by the deity of Mother of the Universe. And when the lady finds that her motherhood is challenged, then she starts feeling very nervous. This center goes into overactivity, and then she developed this cancer of the breast, troubles of the breast, all kinds of such troubles, because the antibodies have become now very weak. On the left-hand side of this center is the center what we call as the left heart center. But beyond that is residing the spirit in your heart, in the organ, separated from everyone. The spirit is the reflection of God Almighty within yourself. And the Kundalini is the Holy Ghost, which is the power of God which is the primordial mother expressed within you as the Kundalini. So we have got within us that power, Shakti, and the Shiva sitting in your heart. So this Kundalini has to rise to give you realization. The baptism, the real baptism, not an artificial. Now how it can happen in a person is a problem. It used to happen. What knowledge I am telling you is not the knowledge of today. It's the knowledge of very, very ancient times. 14,000 years back, Markandeya, a great poet in India, has written about it. After that, there were many other poets who wrote about it. Till in the 6th century, Adi Shankaracharya very clearly wrote about the Kundalini and its awakening. Nobody has said so far from those ancient writers that Kundalini gives you any problems or she makes you dance, jump and all that is all modern nonsense. Traditionally, nobody has said so. 6th century is the time when Adi Shankaracharya incarnated on this earth. Buddha got his realization without doing any dancing or anything. You know for definite. Now, first of all, we must understand what is attention. What is God who is an attention? What does that mean? God who is the attention means God knows about everything that's happening. He is aware of what is happening in this world. He is the only spectator of the drama of life, which is created by his power, the primordial mother. He knows each and everything about us. Whatever he wants to know, he can find out. There is no problem about it. So he is the knower, and he is the knowledge too. So when we become realized, we have to know. Through our awareness, we have to become collectively conscious. And this is a very important point which we must remember. It's not very difficult to understand that you have to become something more. Only by wearing some dress or putting something in your neck, what do you become? Some people tell me, we lead a very good life, mother, so it should be all right. But good life is according to your concept. Even according to the divine concept, if it is a good life. For what? Everybody will ask, for what? Why do you want to lead such a religious life? For what? What is the need to have such a life? One should ask oneself, why to lead such a life which is so conditioned? The answer is, you have to have balance to ascend. If you do not ascend, what's the use of building up this balance within you? The purpose is to ascend. If you cannot transcend, then this is just a binding your mental projection that you should lead this kind of a life and that kind of a life. It's just your mental process. But when the spirit ascends, then all the religions are born within you. They get enlightenment. You just don't do things which are wrong. Just don't do it. You just don't like it. As we have told you that there are people who gave up their drugs and things overnight is a fact.
So we can put the right hand on the center heart. We breathe in deeply but without effort. We fill our center heart, our being, with light each time we take a breath. After breathing in, we take a little gap. And when we breathe out, we can also tap with the fingertips on the sternum bone, on the center heart. Shri Mataji, please invoke all the powers of the Mother Goddess within me. You put the right hand higher on the Vishuddhi chakra at the throat. Shri Mataji, please invoke this center. put the right hand on the left side of the neck and just let the gravity of the left hand work on the shoulder. And we put the right hand back on the left, facing the palm facing upwards, and we take the left hand and put it on the right side of the neck and let the gravity of the right hand push down on the right shoulder, on the right Vishuddhi. Now we lift the left hand into the sky, the palm of the hand facing backwards. The right hand is open, lying on the leg. Where does we drop all our problems. And surrender to the divine. We put the left hand back on the lap, and we put the right hand on the forehead. Shrimataji, please enlighten my Agya chakra on the forehead. I forgive. Put the palm of the hand on the Sahasrara on top of the head. Slowly we massage in clockwise direction. Shrimataji, please establish my self-realization. Keep the hand upwards. Keep the attention on top of the head. And also feel with the left hand, with distance to the head. And feel inside the hands. We raise our Kundalini, putting the left hand of desire in front of the sacrum bone, and the right hand, power of action, goes around the left hand. We tie one knot above our head. For the second time, we tie the knot twice on top of the head. And the third time, we tie a knot 3 times on top of our head. Give ourselves 7 times a bandhan for protection. Go with the right hand to the left side of the body and in a half circle go around us for the 7 chakras within us. Do it 7 times. That was the official part of the program, but we have some music. So let's just stay in this meditative mood and listen to the music. So have a nice week, everybody. Many greetings from here, from Frankfurt, and hope to see you soon.
मनोबुद्धहङ्कार चेतानि नाहम् मनोबुद्धहङ्कार चेतानि नाहम् न च श्रोत्रजीवे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूपः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कार चित्तानि नाहं मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कार चित्तानि नाहं न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायुः न वा सप्तधातुर्न वा पञ्चकोशः न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न दुःखम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थ न वेदाय यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः न मे मृत्युशङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्मः न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुरेव शिष्यः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो अहं निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो विधुत्वा च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां सदा मे समत्वं न मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री शिवा पार्वती देवै नमो नमः। नमो नमो दुर्गे सुखकरणी, नमो नमो अम्बे दुखहरणी। निराकार है ज्योत तुम्हारी, तीनों लोक फैली उजियारी। शशि ललाट मुख महाविशला, नेत्र लाल भ्रिकुटी विकराला। रूप मातु को अधिक सुहावे, दर्श करत जन अति सुख पावे। तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना, पालन हेतु अन्न धन दीना। अन्नपूर्णा हुई जगपाला, तुम ही आदि सुंदरी बाला। प्रलय काल सब नाशनहारी, तुम गौरी शिव शंकर प्यारी। शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे, ब्रह्म विष्णु तुम्हें नित ध्यावे। रूप सरस्वती को तुम धारा, दे सुबुद्धि ऋषि मुनि नुबारा। धरा रूप नरसिंह को अम्बा, प्रकट हुई फार कर खम्बा। रक्षा कर प्रहलाद बचायो, हिरण्य